Yo, what is good everyone? OJ here. Welcome to another video. Today, we've got some great information for you guys. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with the big man himself over at Nintendo. Mr. Furukawa has talked about Nintendo's DLC plans for big games, further holiday titles, and more. So here are just a few tidbits of what Mr. Furukawa had to say at the most recent investor briefing, where they just said everything that they needed to say, right? There was a bunch of different slides. There was the sales numbers on all the different stuff. There's just been a ton of Nintendo information. So I'm going to do my best to get out stuff to you guys, but let's go ahead and run down some of the bullet points for Mr. Furukawa. So he says he sees more DLC for existing big games, and he did say big games. So some of their smaller stuff, probably like 3DS and all that, not happening, but the bigger games, Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, all that good stuff, yeah, probably going to see DLC for that stuff. No plans to get into the esports biz as of yet. Not saying that they won't get into it later, but right now at this point, they're not doing esports. They're going to continue doing free events and stuff like that they do, and just kind of supporting with, like, let's say promotion and bringing over demo units and stuff like they've already done. Now, all holiday titles now announced, and there'll be no additional surprises. So some people were expecting some type of surprise for this holiday. That's not going to be happening, but that doesn't mean we won't get a surprise or something for next year. So for example, that doesn't mean that we can't get some type of announcement for like Metroid Prime 4 at the Game Awards, like the first gameplay trailer or something like that. So that doesn't mean that there won't be anything for 2019. It just means that there's no surprise or new holiday games for this year in 2018. So Furukawa also states that Nintendo won't use their own IP in Dragalia Lost. Dragalia Lost is its own thing, and I think that's a good idea, because Dragalia Lost, I think, sold 4 times more, or made 4 times more the revenue than Fire Emblem Heroes did in its first month. So Dragalia Lost, which I talked about it a bit ago, that game's doing a lot better than what people thought. That game is pulling in a good amount of revenue for Nintendo. So I think what they're doing is working just fine, and they're just going to continue on track to continue the profits that they're going with. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. Also, 50%, or right around 50% of users online with the Nintendo Switch have bought the annual plan. So that's the 12-month plan there. So Nintendo is definitely raking in a lot more money, because that's $20 per pop there. About 50% of the people connected online. So I don't know how much that is when it comes to connected online, because not all 22 point whatever million people that have it, it's not 50% of that, it's people that have connected online. So we don't know what percentage of that is, but at the same time, still, there's a lot of people who have purchased the Nintendo Switch online, and I think that number is going to go quite up in a bit, because guess what's coming out in December? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and you're going to need that online subscription if you want to play Smash online. And on top of that, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you're going to need it for that as well. Diablo, you're going to need it for that as well. So there's quite a number of games that are going to be using the online, so I think that number is going to go up. And also Fortnite, they just stated that Fortnite's still doing well. I think they said that half of the people who have a Nintendo Switch have downloaded Fortnite, so 12 million, or right around there, 10 to 12 million in Fortnite downloads. So really good, because I think they said it was 2 million in the first 24 or 48 hours or something like that. So it's improved quite a bit since then. And also there is the bundle with Fortnite, so that's also improving and helping too. So Nintendo's pretty much doing pretty good on track. There were some people that were trying to kind of go up and try to spin things negatively like they always do, but at the same time, I think if you look at what Nintendo's been doing with the sales so far, over 3 million units in the past quarter, they've got a big holiday season. They even talk about that, maybe I'll discuss it in another video or so, but they talk about the big holiday games as well, with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, with Super Mario Party, which we'll be talking about later in this video, and also with Smash Brothers just really driving the holiday. I think they're set up to have a better holiday than last year. Nintendo sold like 5 million units in December alone. So with October, November, and December, and with those 3 big games plus other third-party games in support, I think Nintendo's gonna have a way better holiday season than they did last time. So we can see Nintendo pull some pretty crazy numbers, especially with Smash Brothers. That's gonna be the big one, and also of course Pokemon as well. So what do you guys think about everything what Furukawa had to say here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next title here, we have something that I didn't think would actually happen, but it does seem like Bubsy is coming back with an actual reputable developer. Bubsy Paws on Fire has just been announced for the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC, and it's developed by Choice Provisions. For those who don't know, Choice Provisions, they do the Runner series. So Bit Trip Runner, yeah, the good games, yes, good games. They're making this game, Bubsy Paws on Fire, on the Switch, PlayStation 4, and the PC. It's going to be coming out in Q1 2019, so not much longer for this game. Now let's talk a little bit more about the key features of the title. So you have 4 playable characters in this one, each with their own unique mechanics. You can fly and shoot your way through the air as Wooly, take it underground with Arnold's bonus levels, or run your way to victory with Bubsy and Virtual Reality. So, Virtual Reality, okay. All new story featuring unlikely alliance between Bubsy and his arch rivals, the Woolies. Over 100 levels set across 3 different worlds, 3 boss battles, a unique combo system, and set of leaderboards for every character, a shop with costumes and cosmetics, all of which players can unlock just by playing the game. There are no in-game purchases, so that's good. Unique character dialogue for every level, a variety of collectible types ensuring maximum replayability, the return of Winker, Terry, and many other characters from previous Bubsy incarnations. We've included Virtual Reality from the Bubsy pilot we dug deep. Oh my goodness, so crazy here. Now they talk about Choice Provisions reacting, they talk about Bubsy reacting and all that, talking to his agent and all that stuff. So yeah, there you go. There was a Bubsy game, I think like on PlayStation 4, that wasn't that good. So this one's back, Paws on Fire. I don't know what to think with this here, but at least they got a good developer. I think the game is at least going to be solid, right? Because they have Choice Provisions. Choice Provisions hasn't really made any bad games from what I've played. They make the Bit Trip Runner series that has been phenomenal on WiiWare, dating all the way back then through the Wii U, and also with the Nintendo Switch with Runner 3. That game is phenomenal. So I do think that we could get a pretty solid game here. It's just Bubsy, so you never know, right? You never know what's going to happen with this franchise. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? That's the catchphrase with this, but we'll have to wait and see. It's Q1 2019, so they're ready to show it off. You guys are seeing some of the trailer here, and like I said, I don't know exactly what to think here. Only 44 seconds or so with this trailer, but I mean, I think I'm over Bubsy. I played it a lot when I was a kid, but I think I'm over it at this point. But yeah, some people are just like saying it just won't die. This franchise just keeps just being here. I don't know why this franchise is back, I'll be honest. But you know what? If you're going to get a developer to make more of a smaller end Bubsy game, then this is the developer to do so. I think Choice Provisions knows what they're doing. So let's see how it turns out, guys. What could possibly go wrong? So let me know what you guys think about Bubsy Paws on Fire, coming out for the PS4, Switch, and PC in Q1 2019 by Choice Provisions. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the final topic here. Nintendo has announced the sales numbers for Super Mario Party on the Nintendo Switch, and it's doing pretty well. The game has already topped 1.5 million units according to Nintendo, and this accounts for sales in October. Now, you have to remember, Nintendo's quarterly results don't include October stuff. Nintendo just decided to talk about this. It goes to September 30th for their last financial results. They just decided to let us know this is how Super Mario Party did, 1.5 million units plus. So here's what they had to say on the matter. The game did launch officially on October 5th. So Super Mario Party is the newest installment in the Mario Party series that is also a return to the series' roots for reworked, less complicated game mechanics. Nintendo director and president Shuntaro Furukawa said, "It is a title packed with gameplay enjoyable by all, and that speaks to the play anytime, anywhere with anyone concept of the Nintendo Switch. It is a finished game with an appeal that is immediately apparent, and the game that everyone from regular gamers to newbies can enjoy playing together. We expect it to become an evergreen title for scenarios like parties where people come together." Furukawa also continued with, "The good evaluations by consumers have been borne out by the recent sell-through. Global sell-through has exceeded 1.5 million units following its release on October 5th. Super Mario Party had an extremely strong start compared to other installments in the series and has built up momentum ahead of the holiday season. We are also seeing an increase in Joy-Con sell-through with the release of this title. So that's really cool to see Super Mario Party kind of have a little bit of a return to form. I've played the game myself. I did get a review copy from Nintendo and I thought it was very fun. I just think that the online is lacking a bit when it comes to modes and features and all of that, but I think that if you're playing with friends right there, it's probably some of the best fun that you can have on the Nintendo Switch for a multiplayer game. The cooking mini game, there's just so many good ones in there that I've experienced with other people online, so I just want them to kind of just bolster it up a little bit. But 1.5 million in less than a month's worth of sales, because they're already reporting this and I'm guessing they don't have up to the exact date of October 30th when I recorded this video. I'm guessing they don't have up to the exact date, so I'm thinking this is probably the first couple weeks worth of sales. When it comes to Mario Party, usually gives about 2 to 3 weeks worth of sales, so not bad at all. And yes, this is probably going to be an evergreen title where you see it selling for long periods of time. Stuff like Kirby, Mario Tennis, all of those games that came out early in the year are still selling and have already broken past 2 million units, which is really good. So what do you guys think about Super Mario Party topping 1.5 million units already? Also, with Bubsy Paws on fire and what Furukawa had to say here when it came to DLCs and everything, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting PlayerEssence. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace!